It says that I am live. So let's see. Okay. Okay, there we are. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm going to set this device here to read the chat. Guys, we are going to cook. I'm going to be making a big meal. So give me 1 second so I can get set up here. Okay, I see you hear noise in the background. That's my grandson playing video games. So, and yes, guys, we are hungry. We are hungry. So welcome, welcome. All right, guys. So here I have, I'm going to be moving you in a few, but here I have ham hocks. There I soften. So that's going to be for the, we're going to be having the garbanzo beans. So that's going to be that. But I'm still got to do some things to it. But right now, I got the big rice pot because my grandson is desperate to have some rice today. So I know he will eat now, and then it is only 3:29, 3:30. So he will eat later. But right now, what I want to do, I got you guys in the top of the counter. So I'm gonna have you right there. I have one steak here. I have some chicken bones here with some skin. I'm not using the skin. The skin is going to be discarded. And I have some turkey stuff. I could have another piece of beef, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop everything up in small pieces, and we are going to add it to our rice, guys. That's what we are going to do. Uh, I'm telling you guys, I have a little fly. It's driving me crazy. I don't know. So that's what we're going to do. The steak and the chicken already been washed, so nothing is going to be washed. It's going to get chopped up and go straight into the pot. So I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope you guys are all set for whatever's there is coming. They said that we are going to be getting between 10 to 12 um, inches of snow. I don't know. Hopefully not. I always said this is the calm before the storm because it's been calm. It's been calm, guys, without all the without all the snow, and it's been cold, yes, but not the way they mentioned that we are going to get. So, hello, Marlene. Welcome, welcome. So, my husband, he works on Sam's Club, and he said that the store people were acting like it was the end of the world. They hear a little bit of snow, and I don't know, it's like people lose their manners or something, he says. You know, and I know what he's talking about because I work for a big company, and it have to do with supermarket industry, and I did it for 20 something years. I worked in the kitchen, and people could be rude, like, they think that, oh, I need this, I need that, and if you don't have it, they their behavior is beyond. Mm. So the only thing that I'm not gonna use from here is the liver. I like liver, but I don't feel like or maybe if I cook it, I give it to Apollo. He likes that. So right now what I'm doing is, you know, when you cook and you have different type of stuff in your freezer, so little pieces of meat. So this is what I'm trying to do. Take it all out, and I'm going to make yellow rice with it. So, oh my goodness, so hard. So I'm going to make yellow rice because that's what I do. You know, it's only my husband and I. Sometimes I have extra meat and I just put it away. And then when, for example, my grandson loves his yellow rice because he loved the Spanish rice, I'm telling you. He saw the grandmother makes, what kind of rice your other grandma makes?
What?
What kind of rice your other grandmother makes? White rice, and he loves yellow rice. Hi guys, give me 1 second. I will look at the chat and I will say hello. I'm just trying to get everything here chopped up. See all of this. And this morning I did some seasoning cubes. So I'm going to get rid of the liver. I don't think I want to deal with it right now. Hold on, guys. Okay, keep it up. Thank you. Unique by the Greek. Hi, Deborah. Hi, hon. Welcome. Unique by the Greek. Hi, Marley. Guys, feel free to connect with each other, guys. Feel free to connect and, you know, visit one another and grow because that's the only one that's going to be done. So I have this piece of steak. I'm also going to cut it in small pieces. It's going to be added to the rice. I do have chicken in the refrigerator that's already been seasoned with some garlic and stuff. I'm going to fry that. So we have a rice that's going to have turkey, beef. Like I said, I have smoked ham hocks in the pot that I'm going to make with the kitchen you know, the chickpeas. I've been craving chickpeas for quite a while. I don't buy them often. And like I said, I made some cilantro and oregano, cilantro and oh my god, I can never cilantro, oregano and garlic cubes. So with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, you put it on your bullet, and then you take an ice tray and you make your cubes, and then after they're done, you put them in a Ziploc bag, and you have easy access when you are going to cook. You don't have to start blending everything. Take out this fat. Here we have some stray cats. So after I finish cooking, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the back and I take a piece of cardboard because I did have a dish for them, but somebody threw the dish out. So I'll take a piece of cardboard and I will put the meat in there and the cats will eat it. Deborah, can you bring the camera a little closer to the counter, please? Oh, is it too far? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Is it too high? Is that what you mean? Or like that. What are you making, please? Oh, I'm making dinner. I'm making yellow rice mixed with meat. Yes, it is a bit high. Oh, it is a bit high. Okay. How about there? Hi, Mimi. Welcome. I'm seeing it here on my other phone, and I think it looks much better. So I just wanted to make sure. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn on my pot to heat it up. Snow soon. Are you ready? Oh yes. They actually changed the amount of snow. First they started saying that we were gonna get 4 to 8 inches. And then they said 2 8 inches. And now my husband came home from work and he said the in the radio when he was coming home he heard up to 12 inches. And he says no wonder why people his job were acting like the customer. He worked for Sam's Club, and he said that people were acting like it was the end of the world. My husband, the first thing that my husband says, I don't understand why people have to go grocery shopping when they hear about snow. You live in New England. You should have food stocked up in your home. And then he's like, as oh no, oh no, too much snow. Yes, I can't stand the snow. And then he says people were looking at him because he wasn't buying, even though he works in the store, he could buy whatever he wants right there. All he needed to get it was that we needed was dishwashing liquid and um oh my god, disinfectant wipes and coffee cream. And he's like people buying carriages and carriages loaded of all kinds of stuff. All right, guys. So that's the meat that I'm going to add to the rice. I'm going to take all the skin. So remember, my rice is going to have 3 types of meat: steak, turkey, and the chicken. And all the meat's already been pre-washed and it was already pre-packaged. So we're not going to do any washing of meat because it's already been washed. So let me turn the fire down. I'm going to be moving you as soon as I start uh at the stove. So okay. This is dash. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, it's right here. Okay, guys. So now let me grab my rice because I'm going to move you guys over here. So I want to grab the rice that I need. I can move you. Oh. Mm. I am wondering if Rhode Island will get a foot of snow. I heard 3 to 6. That's what we heard yesterday, 3 to 6 inches. And then through the day today, they've been going up on the amount of snow that supposedly we are going to get. So we really don't know. But one thing that I always say is always be, the weather has been rough so far, these fires and ice, literally. Yes, yes. Sometimes I wish and I pray that Mother Nature gets confused and send all this snow to California to help those people with those fires, because it's insane. All right, guys, let me grab some cubes for the. See, these are the cubes that I actually made with oregano, cilantro, culantro, homegrown oregano, and I took a head of garlic and I put it in the bullet. I beat them and I made this little ice cube. I have an ice tray that is just to make these. So, since I'm making a lot of rice, I'm adding 2 of them, and I'm going to put them back in the freezer because I don't want it to get thawed. Oh, and I also added extra virgin olive oil. So, like I said, the meal already been washed. My rice is down. I don't need. So now I'm going to move you guys over here so you guys can see the stove. You guys can see what I'm doing, and you guys don't need to see me. So I always say, guys, wash your rice. Okay, wash your rice. So I have 4 chicken bones. So I'm gonna put them in there. All that stuff is gonna be flavored for the rice. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Very neat idea with the herbs. Yes, because the herbs, if you buy them and you don't use them right away, they go bad. Even they go bad. All right, that's that. So that's just for that type of flavor, but I still add some Goya sofrito. All right, I'm going to add 1 package of sazon. This is basically a sazon with anato, what makes the yellow rice. What made the rice yellow. And I also have the seed, but I don't want to deal with that right now. This is Mrs. Dash. This is just flavor. There's no salt in there. Now, there is salt in here, so you have to be very careful. Oh my goodness. And then some black pepper. Now we're going to wash our rice okay. I'm going to wash the rice. Get out of the way. wash my rice until the water comes out clear. I don't like the stuff in my rice. Plus, my mother always shows how to told us wash your rice because the processing plant and the way the things are processed. And I always say start with a little bit of water for your rice because when you add too much water, your rice gonna get smushy, and we don't like the rice like that. We like our rice to be nice and loose. So there is the rice. I have drained it completely, and then this is the amount of water that I'm adding. This is a bowl that I have. So basically, I'm adding a cup of. I start with a cup and a half. I will stir it. Make sure it's enough. If it's not, we will add a little bit more. But I think I'm going to add a little bit of extra rice because I don't want to cook tomorrow. So I always love to have leftovers. So I do have a little bit here in the bag. Oh, perfect. So let me wash that a little bit. Okay, I will bring my fire high. Yes, I don't like cooking every day, and my grandson, he's always, Grandma, can I get some more rice? Grandma, can I get some more rice? So I'm telling you, he's my only grandchild. He's the only grandchild in both sides of the family. So let's add more water. We're gonna add hot water. That was not enough water. Remember, I added more rice. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have any brighter light. So now we're going to take a spoon and we're going to taste for flavor. See, you need to add anything else. Doesn't need anything at all. That's just perfect. So we're going to let that cook. So now I have my ham hocks here. They're still on the bone. I boiled them earlier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the bones out. I'm going to chop the meat in small pieces, and then I'm going to add whatever ingredients I need to add. There are smoked ham hocks. I usually buy them plain as well, but they didn't have plain. But I figure I'll buy the small one so I don't have to add any flavor to it. So, and I already boiled them once and I throw the first water away. So the second water, I'm going to throw some of the water away and I'm going to keep some of the water because you're going to need some of the liquid for the flavors to get the more flavors to the beans. So okay, so we're going to keep that much liquid. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. So we're going to keep that much liquid. And let me wash my cutting board so I can. Ooh, that water is hot. Lord Jesus. Remember, a lot of people, they don't wash their cutting board between chopping different stuff. And especially when you chop raw meat and you're going to chop something that is good, make sure you wash your cutting board for sanitary purposes and for cross contamination purposes. We're trying to figure it out when is my grandson's gonna go back home because he got in on Friday because he's already ahead in his classes with testing. He already got testing. And Monday there's no school. But they're announcing not just one snowstorm, they're announcing two snowstorms. Okay, yes, I love having leftover safe money. Yes. So okay, the water is already evaporated, so I'm going to cover it, turn it lower, and yep, turn it lower. I'm gonna wait for like 5 to 10 minutes. Good job by your grandson, very bright. Yes, yes. We don't play that. It's like my daughter graduated when she turned 16. She graduated a month after. My son graduated at 15 and a half. And he's ahead of his class too. We want him to graduate early. But the only thing is that we've been getting a lot of offers that want him to go to college. And it's hard, and we're not ready for that. No. My son, he went to college. It was an hour away. It's fine. But they want him to go to another college, like another state. And no. We're not ready for that for him. He's still too young. Okay. So let me grab another. Let me grab a plate here. And he's about to turn 16. The thing is that he got scholarship because of sport, and that's how come they want him to go. And we're like, But we are making decisions because before we choose to send him anywhere, we're gonna go first. Because nowadays everything that's going on with this college fraternities and all that stuff. You guys cannot see what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me. I'm telling you, it's hard for me to see the way this kitchen is just so hard. Okay. See, and I have the underlight on. Let me turn on this. I don't think it's going to do any different. Let's see if I can. Okay, can you guys let me see my other phone? I have never seen rice cook using this method before. Seems like not enough water in the pot. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. A lot of people cook differently. This is the way I was taught by my mom, and my mom was taught by her mom. And we come from our roots are Taino Indians, and we don't like our rice to be smushy. I will show you at the end how my rice is going to turn out, because remember, you can always add water to your rice. But once you're at it and it's in there, to take it out, it's a pain on the neck. You'll see. And if you stay all the way through, you're going to learn something new. Right now, I'm chopping the ham hock meat. Okay, I am sure it will be perfect. I've been cooking since I'm 13 years old. I mean, my mother, my grandma, God let her soul rest in peace. My grandmother was 114 years old when she departed from the next life. She cooked until she was 110. She died of perfect health. She died of old age. She was just old, but she didn't have no diseases. She was a type of grandma that she will not eat anything from a can. You know, I grew up in Puerto Rico, in the island, and we cultivate all our food. Amazing. Yes, a full life, more than a full life. Um, we grew our own food. In the family, it's only in the United States, only myself, my sister, just two of us. The rest of the family, they still live in the island. My mother is 80 something years old, full life. She is a senior bodybuilder. She goes rock climbing, you name it, she does it. Um, it's like, it's depend the life that you choose to have and live. Here with the winter season, it's like everything gets paralyzed, because in winter, you guys, those that follow me for a while, during the summertime, I'm always hiking. But winter comes and it's like, can't do anything. You stop. What an amazing family. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, we come from the Taino background, so you know, my father from Spain. My father passed, but my father immigrated from Spain. Met my mother. They got married, 7 children. I'm the youngest one. Okay, so let's start. Well, actually, I still gotta put it in here because I gotta put something else in the pot to cook before I put. And guys, if I would have been cooking for somebody else, have in mind that I would have been wearing gloves. But since I am cooking for us here, for my family, I don't bother with the gloves. All right. I wash my hands. Give me 1 second. I gotta wash my. I got long nails, so I like to wash under my nails. Okay. Bendiciones. Good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, sister. Welcome. All right, guys. I usually add beans. I usually add potatoes to my beans, but this time I am not going to add potatoes because it has plenty of meat. So we're going to. I feel like the pot is sticky. Hold on, let me wash the pot. I know I'm picky when it comes to cooking. I feel like the pot is sticky because the meat makes it sticky. Feel free to connect with each other. You guys have a YouTube channel. Connect, and grow. Okay. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to check the rice. A lot of people put the rice to cook and they don't stir it. And the reason why I stir my rice, I like to bring whatever is on the bottom to the top so it won't get burned. Some people don't do that. And then that's when you're going to know you're going to need to add more rice, more liquid to it. I will bring eyes close and I will show you what the rice is looking like. Let me grab some paper towels. That's what his rice is looking like. I will tell you how much longer this rice got by just tasting one little piece. But another 10-15 minutes and it's water. So here we go. Moving you guys back. And when you're going to add water to it, remember, this is hot. You don't want to add cold water to something that is hot, because what you're going to do, you're going to bring the temperature completely down, and that's not good. Remember, what you need to cook your rice is just steam. There. Now I have it. My rice right now, it was uh, low to medium. So now I'm going to bring it to completely low. So now I'm just going to leave it there. Give it about another 10-15 minutes and taste it to see if your rice is completely cooked. A lot of people like the rice to have like a crunch to it. That is not good. That is not good to eat rice like that, for the simple fact that when you bite your rice and you feel that the center of the rice is still crunchy, the rice is not cooked. So what that does, it gives you a problem when it comes to go into the bathroom. So you don't want to have that problem. So that's going to this. I'm going to add a little bit. Use extra virgin olive oil, pure extra virgin olive oil, not olive oil that is tinted with anything else. Always read, because people see this right here. Oh, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, yeah, no. If you go in the back, look for the ingredients, and it says 10% olive oil, 5% sunflower oil. You don't want that. You want olive oil that is 100% olive oil. And olive oil usually comes in dark bottles. Okay. So similar to make risotto, I think. About a teaspoon. That's what you're going to need for your beans. Remember, we're going to take a cube, 1 cube. Okay, to that, I'm going to add a little bit of sofrito. And remember, the cube is already have garlic in it, so I'm not. That's why I'm not adding any more garlic. Now I'm going to add the meat. Okay. We're going to add the garbanzo beans, chickpeas. You could do this also for pin beans, kidney beans, any type of beans. I already have washed my can earlier. That's how come I have it on top of the counter. And guys, I don't know if you guys ever have made a snack using garbanzo beans. I usually take them. I use garbanzo bean for some of my snacks. I usually take them, rinse them out, put them in a baking sheet, put some black pepper, garlic, and roast them in the oven. And they are so good. Nice to meet you, Marlene. Okay. Add that in there. And remember, guys, that I told you why I was saving a little bit of the juice from the meat? Because you're going to add that in there. Oh, that was hot. And then once you put that over your rice, oh my goodness. Mrs. Dash for flavor. Before I add any salt, I want to taste for thumbs up, Deborah. Thank you. Please, yes, give me a thumbs up, guys. I don't think I added black pepper. Hold on. I didn't add my pepper, and I did not add my sazon. This time I'm only adding a little bit. I'm not adding the whole package. A little bit goes a long way. I added about half a package. Guys, right now it's raining. Right now it's raining. See? Perfect. That is going to be a banging good dinner. Yes. Yes. Usually I like to put olives to my beans, but I don't have any olives, but that's fine. All right, guys. So that's part of the dinner. So now we're going to move on. Let me grab my top so I can cover my... Where is my top for my beans? Oh, goodness. It's with the bones. Hold on. See? You can always boil that and make stock, but I'm not doing that. So I'm getting rid of this because I have plenty of bones in my freezer for stock. So let's cover the beans. Now, I do have regular frying pan, guys, to fry chicken, but for some reason I like frying my chicken in here. This cooks my fried chicken so easily. And the only problem that I have, as you guys can see, my stove is so small that I cannot do too many things at once. But I could have put this, this is too many beans for the other smaller pot. But that's fine. The rice is going to be done soon. Guys, if you hear like noise in the background, it's my dog drinking. We're going to make it work. I always got to go through this. Ah, perfect. All right, let's turn the back stove back there. Okay, that's going. Put that there. Let that get hot. What is the season you just used, please? Which one, Han? The one in the packet? Sazon Goya, a little magic in a foil package. Yes, Yeah, but the one that I use, remember they sell two kinds. The box looks so similar, but the one that I'm using, is unique sazon with, see, it tells you with the color in it. See, the big box, because you have different company. They sell the sazon. I dropped the package. Just make sure that when you get it, it says, well, this one is in Spanish, but it's with anato. In English, it's called anato. It comes like this, but it says that contains, this is what's going to turn your rice, whatever for you meat or anything. It comes like this. See, this was is written in Spanish, but it's like this. You get it in English. They also got the says in English. It's like this, and then it says with anato. So that's what turns the rice yellow, and you use it for your meats. I mean, I use it on everything, in container. Which container, hon? This is Mrs. Dash. This is Spanish seasoning, Goya adobo, all-purpose seasoning. Here, this container is a Vantage container. I just add my packages in here, but this comes in a box. Yes, adobo. And also the adobo, you get it in different company makes it, but I always buy this brand, Goya. Everything is Goya for me. It's the best for me. But if you can cook, you could use any seasoning. Sometimes I stock up on my seasoning when I stock up on my seasoning when they're on sale. Even Dollar Tree sell little packages of our Goya products. Check your local Dollar Tree. I get a lot of my stuff from the Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree, you guys. Okay, guys, I put a little bit of the oil from the bottom, new oil, and I have oil that I already previous used to fry chicken. This oil right here is only to fry chicken. I have one that is to fry fish. I take 2 to 3 uses out of it, and then I dispose. But I always filter my oil, and it gives it a longer shelf life. Again, something that our mother taught us how to do. I used to be the type of young girl that I used to fry something and throw the oil out. And my mother, one time she came to visit, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I already used that. I gotta throw it out." She's like, No. So she's like, "Get a coffee filter. You get a coffee filter. First, get yourself a nice container that is just you're going to use for the oil. Get a coffee filter. You put it in your I don't know, you call this drainer, and then you take the oil that you're gonna let it get cold. You're going to pour it in it, and you're going to let it sit on top of the container. You're going to catch all the crumbs and everything, and you could use it. So yeah, guys, because this is expensive. Goya only, yes. Just don't ever use the oil that you use to fry fish, to fry chicken, because that is a nasty, nasty flavor. All right, guys, I just noticed that I had in my refrigerator a little bit of bean left in the can. So let's add it with all the beans. I will bring you guys close and show you what everything is looking like. All right. Mm-hmm. You guys can see the beans? Okay. Guys, I wish you can smell the smell. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to turn the beans on low. I don't want them to get burned. Before I check the rice, let's put the chicken to fry. Remember, I told you guys that I have two pieces. I got 2 pieces of chicken here that I have seasoned previously. I seasoned it 2 days ago. I had it in the bottom of the refrigerator. So once I thaw chicken, I season it, keep it, fry what I'm going to need, and then whatever I think is way too much, I put it in a Ziploc, keep it in the fridge, no more than 2 days. So today is the second day, so we are going to cook it. We're going to use it for part of the dinner. Because once you thaw chicken out, you do not want to what do you call it? You don't want to refreeze. Nope, the oil is not ready. I thought it was gonna be ready, but no, the oil is not ready yet. So guys, let's check the rice. Shall we check the rice, see what the rice looks like? Okay. You see why you don't need to add too much water to your rice? You don't want your rice to be mushy. Oops, sorry, I made a mess. Let's grab the... Oh my, yes. Check to make sure your rice is cooked inside. Some of them are cooked and some of them are not. So, again, make sure the water is hot. Take a little bit of hot water and repeat the same thing. All right. Now that right there is going to cook the rice. Close. The oil should be all set. And before that starts popping, you don't want your kitchen to get all full of stuff. That's it. Keep it covered, and there it is. All right, guys, let's move you guys over here. So, guys, you guys have any questions? Any questions? Or do you guys have anything that you guys want me to try to cook? As long as I could do it. Greetings, everyone. Hi, Frugal Mama. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So remember, I only use this for water, so we're going to put this away. Remove this. Remove this. Let's wash everything. Hmm. I would like to know where are my other glasses. Okay. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm looking for my other glasses, my bifocals. Even though these ones are fine, but you know, you get used to having a pair of glasses. Okay, glasses on. Guys, remember, I don't say enough. Guys, please connect with each other. Let me wash this little bit of dishes. The water is done. Glasses on. See that steam? Ooh, you gotta be careful. So guys, what are you guys are having for dinner? What did you guys are making for dinner? I am going to be using this spoons again. I just want to get everything out of the way. And this I'm going to be using too. Okay, I am making a hamburger. Actually, when did I make hamburger? No, I want to making pasta. I wanted to make hamburger. I like to buy my beef. I like to chop some onions, season my meat, and make make our own. It's like basically you are going to uh, suju beef like you making meatloaf, but way a little bit different than meatloaf. Not of the ingredients for meatloaf goes in my hamburger. So, all right. Pretty sure I gotta clean this sink. Oh my goodness, I am so hungry. I usually don't get hungry. But when you don't eat breakfast, mm, mm. I'm doing this now, and then when I do the dishes again, I do it again. I know, guys, I know. Mm. I am making a burger. Wow, awesome. No, eggs in hamburger. No, no eggs in hamburger. The only time that I add eggs is when I'm making meatloaf. I add onions, I take some pepper, chop them in small little pieces. You know, I like my food to be full of flavor, different types of flavor. My rice should be done by now. My beans should be done by now. Just make sure the beans don't burn. Oh, you don't have no water? Hold on, Apollo. Let me give you water in a minute. My service don't run out of water. Hold on. Okay, let me give you water. Yes, my dog's bowl is a glass bowl. Mm. I have some of my friends they tell me that I'm like way too nice to my animals. I'm like my service dog has saved my life more than I can count. Mm. Yes, my dog drink bottled water from the refrigerator. Mm. Yeah. Yep, he does. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring you. I already finished the dishes. I'm going to bring you back over here to show you the end of the meal. Let's flip the chicken. Good boy. Two pieces of chicken, one for my grandson and one for my husband. For me, there's plenty of meat in the beans are already done, so turn the beans off. The only way that I will cook my beans longer if I have potatoes and carrots in it. Oh, thank you. Yes, his name is Apollo. He is a medical service dog. And he is spoiled. And then I have Diamond. which she is a little Chihuahua mixed with a mini pinch, and she is a little spoiled brat as well. My service dog is already going to be 9. I adopted him when he was a year and a half. Diamond, I have her since she was 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. I bottle fed her. Mhm. And guys, this rice is done. You can tell this rice is done. I used to have a rice maker. I got rid of it. I threw it out. I literally threw it out because I never cooked my rice all the way through. My little Matisse Carlos will be 18 in April. Oh, God bless him. Let me tell you, I had a. That's done. Whew. I had I had a Pekingese Shih Tzu. Let me bring you guys over here so I can talk to you. I had a Pekingese Shih Tzu. Her name was Fluffinator, and she passed away when she was 19. And she didn't want to go. And I sat on the floor and I said, "Baby girl, you gotta go because I'm not the type of dog owner that I would put a animal down." She was just old. She was healthy. She was old. And I said on the with her on the floor, and I said, "Baby, it's okay." Like she didn't want to go. She thought that if she go, like she was doing something wrong. I picked her up. I looked at her on her face. I gave her a big kiss, and I said, "Let go. It's okay." I put her on my lap, and guys, for her to be a Pekingese and Shih Tzu, she howled like she was a wolf. A long howl. And then she put her head down and she passed. She went. I do have her collar, her leech. I didn't keep her ashes. I bury her. I had to throw mine out. So somehow I had a very tiny hole in the bathroom and it will lift the water out and from the rest. Yeah, I threw my rice cooker out. Um, mine was it was a little one. It didn't have a hole on the pot or anything. It just I would put to cook the rice. It says add this amount of water. I would add the amount of water. I would add the amount of the rice. All of a sudden, 10 minutes later, it will shut off. I will go and try to taste the rice, and the rice be raw. So it was like if you try to set it again, it will not work. I said, you know what? It is a piece of I don't like my rice to be raw. My rice have to be cooked, and so I got tired of it and I threw it out. I tried to use it maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I threw it out. My sister bought one, and she had the same issue, and she's like, yep. And I said that happened to us because our mother never showed us to make rice the easy way. But I think it's very easy. This is the type of pot the we cook our rice. I have this pot for many years. I'm talking about I have my pot for many years. I have the big one, the medium sized one. I have a small one, and then it was a set of 4. But my daughter borrowed the tiny little one. I had a tiny little one. My daughter borrowed it. I never saw it back. So I don't let nobody borrow my pots. Nope. Nope. I love my pots. And I do have some uh, stainless steel pots that they are double wall to cook, and I love my pots. I do have them in a box in my pantry because I don't have a space here in the kitchen to keep them. I don't know if you guys notice that every time that I start a live stream here in the kitchen, you guys see my pot on top of the stove because I don't have any space to put them. No space underneath, no space on the cabinets. So I wash them and keep them on top of my oh Lord, oh my goodness, on top of my stove. And the food is done. You want me to serve you?
Yes, please.
Ask Papa if he wants to eat.
Say yes immediately. Yeah.
All right, the chicken is done. So guys, let me bring you guys over here. Sorry for the movement. I'm going to bring you guys up. I'm going to serve, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the plate. Okay, I keep my pot inside the oven. Well, I do have stuff inside the oven too. I guess it's a Latin thing. I got my frying pan in the oven, the small frying pan and the large frying pan. Oh my God, it says my Wi-Fi disconnected. Okay, me too. It is a Latin thing, I'm telling you. The frying pan, this I will keep on top of the stove until the oil cools down. I will look at the oil, see what it looks. If it still looks good that I could use one more use, oh, I will drain it, filter it, and use it one more time. But remember, you use chicken oil for chicken, fish oil for fish. I want this thing to. Let me put this here. I don't want it to fall. I will show you once I serve the food. I will show you what it looks like in the plate. Guys, this plate looks like it is a lot. You guys see this? This is a lot. This is for my grandson. He'll eat this, and 15 minutes later, he'll be asking for seconds. He's laughing in the background. You silly boy. And I will show you. This is my husband. 2 scoops of rice. My grandson got 3.5 scoops of rice. And now it's myself. I take 1 scoop of rice off the top. And then I will serve my husband his meal for tomorrow for lunch. And then my grandson and I will have leftovers. And if there's enough, my husband will have some. I don't like my husband to eat leftover because he takes them from lunch, and then I don't want him to come home and have to eat the same thing. So usually my grandson and I will eat leftovers, and then I will have something prepared for when my husband comes home tomorrow. Ooh. All right, guys, now guys, I know for the purpose of the video, I should put the beans separate, but I like to have my beans on top of my rice. This is what it looks like. So let me serve my grandson. I have to take some of the stuff out of my grandson's plate that he doesn't like. Okay. And now my husband. Oh, that's hot. So guys, it's garbage. Well, guys, our meal is done. So let me bring you guys down and show you what it looks like. Here's our meal. Guys, I'm going to leave it like I always say. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God bless you. And oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. I'm so hungry. Anyway, guys, I will see you maybe tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Bon appetit.